The Russian Riddle, Stalin's Deadly Date with Destiny, by Dennis J. Dunn. Narrated by Larry Gorman. Epigram. Russia is a riddle wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma. Winston Churchill. Chapter 1. Moscow, March 2nd, 1953. Ana Cortez peered through a small opening in the drawn drapes. The early evening sky was ashen, and the temperature was below freezing. She knew the secret police were squirreled away in every corner of the buildings around Spaso House. They likely hoped she would come out, but didn't really expect her to. They were about to be surprised. Spaso House was the residence of the American ambassador in Moscow. The renovated neoclassical mansion, built in 1914 by a vodka merchant, was about a 15-minute walk from the Kremlin. It also served as a temporary embassy of the United States, because the Kremlin refused to sell the Americans suitable land to build a proper embassy. The United States had been renting an old apartment building across from the Kremlin and next to the National Hotel to conduct business, but it had suffered a suspicious fire. Number 10 Spaso-Peskoskovaya Square in the fashionable Arbat district of Moscow nestled behind a 6-foot gray brick wall and a black wrought iron fence and gate. Caribou moss, bearberry, Labrador tea, and rare dwarf willow and spruce trees graced the rear garden and sidewalk that ringed the building, but did not block the view. The buildings surrounding it served as vantage points for the watchers. MVD troops from the paramilitary wing of the People's Commissariat for Internal Affairs, the NKVD, under Colonel Vladimir Stolypin's command. The solid building sported fresh paint in a fetching saffron, accented by white columns and trim. Anna had been struck by the way it stood out against the gray sky, dirty snow, and drab concrete buildings of the Moscow skyline. On the sidewalk inside the wall, Anna knew that 4 U.S. Marine Guards stood at spaced intervals around the perimeter of the residence, giving them an unimpeded view of all approaches. 2 other Marines walked around the house in opposite directions, guaranteeing that no one could enter or exit without being seen. 6 Marines were on guard 24 hours a day. When darkness came, floodlights illuminated the exterior grounds like a midnight sun. As instructed, Anna had arrived at Sheremetyevo Airport in Moscow at 10 a.m. on March 2nd, posing as the interpreter for a 3-person Texas University drama team. She had a Mexican passport and the name of Luisa Novo that had gotten her through Soviet customs. The drama teachers were part of a much larger contingent of cultural ambassadors who...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?